Hi everyone, Jessica here. Welcome back to another small business vlog. So today is Monday. I've just put little one down in her cot to take a nap, so hopefully I can get a couple things done today. So the most important thing is that I need to get some videos done. So I need to do a main video for my other channel, Paper Ink Stamp, for this Saturday, and that's going to be slightly more involved video, so I think I want to get that done first, get it out of the way. I will obviously then need to edit it, do my thumbnail and everything, but I can do that later on in the week. As long as I've got the actual video filmed, then that's sort of the most important thing. I'd like to try and do some TikToks. Obviously what I've done so far with the TikTok shorts and things like that is just to kind of take some footage of stuff that I've been doing anyway, but I'd like to just make some cards if I can, and upload that onto TikTok as well. So I might try and get that done. That should be quite, because it doesn't have to be very long videos, it should be quite easy to like knock a bunch of them out, so then maybe I can schedule them for the coming week. That would be quite nice to do, just so I don't have to sort of worry about it, and try and get a little bit more consistent with it. So definitely videos is on the top of the list for today. I haven't unfortunately got any orders to do at the moment, but what I have decided to do is upload a few more paper pads onto my shop, so onto TikTok and Etsy, because I think rather than having kind of one on there and then it's not really going to draw people in, is I feel like if I have maybe like a couple of different pads up on there, obviously I've got my stamps on there as well, but I think that maybe that might just be a little bit better to have a slightly bigger library of products to begin with, and it's not going to cost me any more, because again, I'm only printing out when people make an order with me. I am printing out a set for me to kind of have and to take photos with and things like that, and obviously check the quality of those. So I have done the Wonderful Christmas, this one here. So all I'm actually printing is the portrait versions of the papers, but within the packs there will be two. You'll get a portrait and a landscape version, because it really depends what kind of crafting you're doing or what kind of cards you're making and things, as to whether you need the paper to be portrait or landscape. So I figured that I would just give people the option, rather than just having two of the same. I'd rather, yeah, just give people the option really to have a portrait or landscape, and it'll work then for whatever crafting they're doing. So yeah, this is the Wonderful Christmas. I will show you these later on, but again, today the most important thing I need to do is to get into my filming while she is still asleep. So we've got that one. Obviously we've got our bold flowers, so I need to make a label for those. So I was thinking about just keeping these. I have used obviously one of these in my video where I like promoted this pad, but I'm thinking about just keeping them as whole packs and keeping them just so I know like what's in there and it's already kind of printed, and if I want to do any like promotional stuff, then I've got the whole pad there to be able to do that with. And then if I want to make something, I'll just print a sheet for myself. And then last night I did start working on this one here. So I think I've got two more designs to do for this one, I think it is. This is Winter Birds, so not specifically Christmas, if you can see it. They're so beautiful. It's not I wouldn't say that it's specifically Christmas. It is that kind of winter bird, but you know, winter does carry on past Christmas. So if you have like a January, February birthday, it might be that you want to have, you know, something that is sort of got that wintry vibe still to it. I don't think winter just finishes at Christmas. I don't think it goes on long after, because usually by the time the new year comes along, everyone's sort of ready for summer and or at least the spring, and you know, to be able to get back outside and sort of enjoy the outdoors a little bit more. But I thought that one was really nice. And again, the good thing about this is it is more of that printing on demand kind of service. So it is, if you know, this paper pad doesn't sell, for example, you know, I haven't lost anything. I've got this 8 sheets that I've printed here, but it's not like I've got 20 of these sat in stock either. So I think this is going to be a good way of doing it, certainly when I starting off doing this. Maybe if I have a pad that becomes a lot more popular, then that can be one that I have then just sat a couple of packs ready to go. So I'll walk through those sort of later on in this vlog. Like I said, the most important thing I need to do today is to get my videos going. Okay, so I've just been talking to you guys for like 10 minutes now, and I couldn't work out why the quality was really bad. And I was actually talking to you about why it was really bad. But it was literally because I had a smudge over the camera, and yeah, it was just coming up absolutely awful. So I'm gonna have to redo everything and talk about everything again. But yeah, I don't know, it was really hazy in here, it was weird, but it was because I had a smudge on my camera, so there we go. So welcome to today. It is Wednesday. We've got a full house. Florence is down on her mats. Myrtle, my dog, is in here as well, trying to play with it as well. So I've had a decent amount of time, probably about 2 hours maybe, that she's been asleep, so she has just woken up, but I've managed to get a few bits and pieces done that I wanted to do. So going back to Monday, when I last spoke to you guys, she didn't go down for very long, but long enough for me to do my YouTube video for this Saturday, which was great. I thought, to be honest, that I wouldn't quite have enough time to get it done because it was a little bit more labour intensive of a project than sort of what I do otherwise. So, but thankfully she stayed asleep right till the end. So at the end I did have her in my arms, just sort of talking about what I made. So I could show you. So I made this little sort of Dickensian style paper lantern. So yeah, she's on her mat, so you can hear her banging and clanging about. So you can put a battery operated candle in here. You've got some vellum, so these panels are made from vellum, so it'll give a really nice soft glow to it, and made just like a little wreath on there as well. So this year my Christmas projects, or like my Christmas series, is basically using one paper pad, a Christmas one, and seeing what projects we can get from the 12 by 12 paper. So I've made a bunch of cards. I did like a folio for the cards. I did some crackers, so I've made the Dickensian lantern. Videos I've got coming up is some treats boxes and some gift bags as well. But I think it's 3 more Saturdays until Christmas. I have 3 videos that I need to be edited. So I've got this one for this Saturday coming up. I filmed today, so I managed to do a little bit of filming today, making 2 gift bags from a piece of 12 by 12 paper as well. So I've got that one, and then I've got making some treat boxes, which are just up here. So I'd actually already filmed that and made those, but for some reason I think I deleted the footage, so I had to go back and refilm that, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm glad I just noticed, to be honest, because I went looking through to see what I'd already done, what I had left, and I couldn't find the footage. So thankfully I did notice that. So I think I actually only need 1 more video for this Christmas series to be then done. Obviously then I need a video really between Christmas and New Year, and then obviously we're back into the new year then. So I'm really happy with the projects that I've done so far. So yeah, Monday I only managed to do the lantern, but I was happy with that. I've got that to edit. I might, because she's up now, I might go and sit downstairs and try and edit that on the sofa. And then yeah, I've just got the other ones to edit and post, and then just film that last one. I also done a TikTok today. I'm kind of feeling my age a little bit. I'm literally 31, but yeah, I just not really sure how TikTok works. Not the best way. I don't really know the best way of using it, to be honest. So she's doing something. I just kind of do what I do, but it frustrates me because you can have up to 10 minutes on TikTok, but then I can't reuse that same video on YouTube Shorts, so that's a little bit frustrating, because then I just take the time to sort of do it on TikTok, and then yeah, I can't really then use it on YouTube Shorts. That's a little frustrating. But so I made a bigger box. This is using one of my new papers, which I'm going to show you. This is Wonderful Christmas, and I made a gift bag for this as well. So this year what I want to do is not do Christmas crackers for the table. I want to do gift bags, because I bought one thing that I thought would be fun, but it was too big to go in a handmade cracker, so I've decided just to do bags instead. I don't think I'm going to do the ribbon on top because they never really come out very well. I might just do it and then put some tissue paper coming out of it. So yeah, so I've done a TikTok for that, so that is up now. Hopefully that might get some views. What else? Unfortunately, I've not had any orders yet, or since my last order that I had. I've got 2 new paper pads. I might have a look for and get some more done today, because I think it might just be a little bit better if I've got more on my shop, because that might entice people a little bit. I might have a look and see if there's any other kind of products that I could do. The great thing about this is it's not going to cost me anything doing the papers. It doesn't cost me anything until someone orders, because you know I'm kind of printing on demand when someone makes an order. So kind of, if I was to, let's say for example, buy sequins just off the top of my head, or embellishments, I have to kind of outlay that to begin with, and then what if people don't want it, and then you know, I'm sort of left with that stock. That's the only thing that sort of puts me off a little bit. But I think maybe having more variety in my shop to begin with might just be a better option, is what I'm thinking. So yeah, so I might have a look at doing a couple more paper pads as well. Today I've sort of packed in a lot in the 2 hours that I've had, and again then doing that video on Monday. I'm going to show you the papers, the 2 new paper pads that I've done. So just before we get into that, so I want to just show you my packaging. So on that first order that I had, I didn't have any A4 cello bags, which I was really annoyed about. I was waiting for a delivery from Amazon, but literally they was like 3 days late with it, which was frustrating. So thankfully I had some paper, but yeah, so I had to just wrap it in a piece of cello. So it was just a bigger sheet of it, and then just use a little bit of washi tape. So that wasn't ideal, certainly not for my first order, but they are coming in cello bags now. And I really love just the little labels that I've created just on Canva. So it's just got one of the sort of prints along the top, and then it literally just says the name of it. It's a paper pad, and then we've got 16 A4 sheets, 8 designs, 180 GSM. So yeah, this is what they are going to look like. So this is my bold flowers, you guys have already seen that. So yeah, we've got our 2 new paper pads. This one is called Wonderful Christmas. And we've done the label, so everything's going to be the exact same, so it's really easy then to sort of interchange it and then create new ones. These are all going to be the same, so again they're 180 GSM, 8 designs, 16 sheets. You get 2 of each, 1 landscape, 1 portrait. But what I think I'm going to do, because I want to have a pad, a printed pad for each one that I'm selling, just so I've got it here. So if I want to use it for like promotional purposes, I want to create a new TikTok, I want to create something, then I've got all the papers here. So I think I'm 3 sheets down in this one that I need to reprint, but I've got all of these. I am only printing them in portrait. I don't think I need to do both of them, portrait and landscape. This means that I've got them on hand. So we've got, I'll just put it in front of the screen. So we've got this lovely little sort of gingerbread house, little Christmassy kind of house here, which I absolutely love. We've got some really nice baubles here with that kind of hand painted, almost, I wouldn't say quite watercolour style, but I absolutely love the colours of these prints here. We've got some lovely festive cupcakes with a blue background. And the other great thing about these as well is you could just take one of these sheets and literally cut the cupcakes out and then use that as toppers and ephemera on projects as well, which I think is just great to be able to do both. We've got another Christmassy cupcake. I didn't realise that this one was on blue as well. The background is blue on both of these, but I really just love the cupcakes on here. So we've got that one. We got another really lovely gingerbread house as well, with like the Christmas trees and things. We've got really lovely presents here. I love this pad. I think it's so lovely. We got some little like Christmas lollies, and then just some sprigs and berries and things. Got that one. And then the last one we've got again is just some presents, some Christmas trees on there, just some bits and pieces, candy canes. So I really love this paper pad. And then the next one we have is called Winter Birds. The only thing I was worried about this one, I do really love all of the prints in here though, is whether they were all a little bit of the same. Some pads you get have patterned paper, then plain paper in there as well. So I could kind of jazz it up a little bit and do, you know, some plains or some patterns in there, but you wouldn't necessarily get the same kind of colours in here. But yeah, these are really beautiful. So these are, like I said, winter birds. So this one we've got the birds with some white flowers, some berries, all on the leaves. And I've tried to vary the size of them as well, so it really just depends what kind of project that you're doing. Then we've got some really nice red birds in there, as well as the blue birds. Don't ask me what kind of birds they are, because I have no idea. But just winter birds, lovely Christmas birds. So we've got them. So we've got these ones which are on the darker backgrounds, but then we do have some lighter backgrounds there as well. Again with those white flowers, the sprigs on there. Yeah, I think the quality of them is so beautiful. These ones, they're all kind of the same style, but all just different as well. But yeah, I absolutely love how these they print so well as well. I'm really happy with the printer I've got. I've got the Canon Pixma G550 and I print these on high quality, and these are the double-sided photo matte papers as well. So they are my new paper pads. I really love how they look. I think it's just really simple just having that sticker on the front. So I was debating whether to have another sheet, another A4 sheet on the inside as a cover. You know, maybe with the designs on there, but the problem is then I've got to add the cost of another sheet of paper into the cost of it. Hi everyone, it is Thursday evening. It's about 10:30 now. Florence is in bed. I needed to just do a couple things in here before I head to bed. We have been out with my brother doing some sort of Christmassy things this evening, which is really nice, but I did get another order which I'm really excited about. So lovely Alice ordered the wonderful Christmas paper pad. I have done a packing video to put over on my TikTok, which I will pop in here just so you can see it as well. So I've done the pad, so it took me a little while to print it. I'm not sure if I said this before, but the paper that I've used, the new batch that I got, it's not feeding through my printer properly. I have done a roller clean, but I need to maybe have a look at it again because it's just super frustrating. You've got to feed each of the paper in individually, like one by one, which is really time consuming. It means then that I can't just leave it to print and then come back and it's done. I've got to kind of sit here and do it. So it does make the process a little bit longer, but that's fine. Obviously, it's nice to make sure that everything is going well without sort of thinking everything's going to be okay and then walking off and then it turns out it isn't. So, you know, there is downsides to it obviously, but you got to kind of look at the positives as well. So yeah, I got that printed this evening and had a little conversation, so like a business conversation with my brother, which was quite nice. So a few ideas and just to kind of get his opinion on everything that I've got sort of going on here. So I'm a little bit excited to kind of get some more products on the shop as well, so hopefully I can do that in the next couple of days, maybe over the weekend. But yeah, I'm super chuffed that I got another sale as well. So I think that's 2 in maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks possibly. I'm not sure when I first put these up, but yeah, I'm really excited. I'm not really sure where I left things yesterday. I'm pretty sure I was trying to video and then Florence was like really crying, so I had to kind of just sort of stop, halt and really deal with that, and then I didn't come back up here again. Yeah, I don't know again like where I got with that, but I think maybe I was trying to, I think I did show you the papers for the new pad, which is Winter Birds. So the one thing I was discussing with my brother was about what kind of other pads to do, and we talked about doing a few more Christmassy ones, maybe just a couple more generic or wintry ones, and then kind of the next batch after that will be then looking at maybe Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, being February and March time. So definitely excited to get some new products onto my shop, but maybe doing a couple more Christmas ones just to see what kind of sales we can get over the next couple of weeks. Maybe people are you know, still crafting. It might be just crafting for their home, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I've got nothing to lose because I am printing on demand with this. You know, it's really just almost throwing mud at the wall and seeing what sticks a little bit. But obviously I want to be strategic, I want to pick the right kind of stuff as well. But yeah, it makes it a lot easier because I've not got tons of product just sat here. It is just a case of whatever Etsy costs to obviously list your products, and really just taking the time to kind of make the pads up. But yeah, I've got 3 so at the moment. I've had again, just talking to my brother, maybe talked about doing a coloured paper pad to go with them, so picking out colours from each of the designs and then doing a 8-sheet pack, obviously for less money, still A4, but then so you have a coloured pack to go with this, just as a little add-on, as a little more of a little paper kit really. And then I was thinking not so much in the way of ephemera, but maybe some sentiment packs in there as well, or making some toppers, something like that. I'm not sure. It really will depend on how much time I have to do this. Obviously I want to focus on getting a couple more products actually in the shop, so I'm not really sure that I'm going to have too much going on. Apart from that, over the next couple of days I'm going to be pretty busy, so I'm definitely not going to be in here. I think Sunday will be the next day before I actually manage to get back up into my craft room, and that really all depends on how Florence is on the day. So I think I might just leave this vlog here. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but I'm really happy with how this week has gone so far. Like I said, getting another order I'm really chuffed about. But yeah, my main focus moving forward is I need to get my videos edited for my other channel, my Paper Ink Stamp. I do still need to edit the video for Saturday. Whether I end up being able to do that tonight, I'm not sure, or maybe starting it, but definitely then that's going to have to get done tomorrow evening. So if you want to join me on this little journey with my small business, then please hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell will tell you when I upload a new video. And if you could like this video as well, I'd really much appreciate it, because it will help to kind of push this content out a little further as well. So yeah, that's going to be it for this vlog. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.